What do you tell your friends that you do for a living?
Sales, car sales.
Okay. What do you tell your friends you do for a living?
Sales.
Tell them car sales.
Car sales.
I'm trying to think if I ever told.
So they know what you do.
Right, they know what I do.
Okay. All right. I'm going to suggest to you that you don't ever tell anybody that you sell cars. Okay. And here's why. First of all, do people like to be sold?
No, absolutely not.
No, they don't. Do people like car salespeople?
Absolutely not.
So we have the double whammy going on here, don't we? We sell and we sell cars. People don't like to be sold, and they don't like car salespeople, so people meet us and they don't like us, not because of who you are, but because of what it says on your card, okay? I'm gonna tell you what the best salespeople in the country do. I've worked with maybe, I don't know, 170,000 people in my career. I work with around 4,000 or 5,000 right now. And I work with some really, really good, very successful salespeople. And almost all of them don't bill themselves as car salespeople. They don't hide the fact. They just change their mindset. And they change the way they describe themselves. If I were to go back to selling cars and I meted and greeted you, Nikki, I would, introduce myself, ask if you're here to see anybody in particular, and if you're not, my next line would be, Nikki, have you done some research before you arrived here? Okay, have you got a pretty good idea of what you're looking for today? All right, then I'm going to say something that's going to sound a little crazy. I look like a car salesman, but I'm not going to sell any cars. I quit selling cars several years ago, as a matter of fact. I discovered that most of my customers, probably like you, were loaded with information, had a good idea of what they wanted, and didn't need to be sold by anybody. And when I started helping people buy cars, my customers had a better time, and so did I. And the whole process went a whole lot quicker and a whole lot smoother. Would you allow me, if you can find the right one, would you allow me to help you buy it today?
Yes.
That's what I'd like to do. Now, what do you think that might do to the customer's state?
Put their guard down.
Yeah. And by the way, isn't that really what we do anyway? We help people buy cars. All right. Does that mean we don't need closing skills? No, we still need closing skills. I get that. Do we still need sales skills and product knowledge? Yeah, we still need those things. But in fact, what we do is we help people buy cars and trucks, new and used. And the quicker the customer feels that, the easier it is to build rapport with them, the more open they'll become with you, the easier the process will be, the smoother the process. Both of you will have more fun. And that's not really difficult. Give them credit for the research they've done. High five them for the information they have. Give them don't hug them. Offer to be a source of more information for them. But most of all, let them know you're going to help them buy a car. You're not going to sell them a doggone thing. Cool? Or is that just crazy talk? You buy this?
A little.
A little? What don't you buy?
I mean, I still know you're a car salesperson if you're working at the dealership.
Okay, well, yeah. Technically, we are all car salespeople, but it's not.
But it's more like approaching them like you're kind of like an advisor.
Well, we're a coach, if you will. Yeah, coach, advisor, consultant. Okay. I'm not going to sell you a thing, LaRon, but I would like to help you buy a car. Sarah, I'm not going to sell you on coming to see us. I'm going to give you some good reasons because we help people buy cars here and we guarantee the price, we guarantee your satisfaction. We give you a 5-day test drive. Now, I got an opening at 4 and one at 4:30. Which one can you make today? It's not just changing the words, it's changing the way you feel. Okay, if you feel like you have to sell somebody, it's gonna come through. Okay? If you feel like you really truly want to help them buy a car, that's gonna bleed through in every bit of your presentation.